I'm trying, okay, I swear. I'm trying to make a joke about Shingeki no Kyojin, but I feel as useless as Armin in the first season. Hello my beautiful basilisks, welcome to my channel. I'm Mythology and Mine, you can call me M&M, and today we're going to finally talk about the Titanomachy, yay! I know I have been delaying this for a long time, but here we are, so without further ado, let's get into it. So, we have two teams, the gods of Olympus and the team Titans. We already know what Titans were fighting, as I told you on another video. I mean, I'm not going to tell you to go check it out if you haven't, but if you want to keep track of this war... No? Okay. So we have Theo, Crio, Hyperion, Japeto and his sons. The first one was Menethio, that died in battle, killed by one of Zeus' lightnings. Or maybe he was just thrown in the Tartarus with half his family, or maybe he changed sides and fought with the Olympics at the end. Who cares? Epimeteo and Prometeo first fought for the Titans and then changed sides, or maybe they didn't fight at all. The last one was Atlas, and we stan Atlas in this channel. He had only daughters, and so many of them, he's literally the anti-TikTok trend, "This is why I don't have a daughter." And yes, we love that here. He was the father of Calypso, the Hesperides, the Ayades and the Pleiades. All of them were called the Atlantes in honor of his father, and don't worry, I will make a video about them in the future. His case is a little bit different than his brothers, so we will get to that at the end of the video. In the gods of Olympus side, we have Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, Hestia, and maybe Hecate, the titan of magic. She was one of the first deities to be adored as a house protector, and her figure is really plastic. If you want a video about her, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. Fighting with the gods could also have been Stygia, the most powerful Oceanid, who was the representation of the Stygia river, the one that souls had to cross to get to the underworld. Also, a bow made in the name of the Stygia was the most powerful bow in Greek mythology. This river also gave superpowers, but we will talk on depth about that when we talk about Achilles. Last but not least, fighting for the gods were the Hecatoncheires, who could throw almost 100 rocks at once, and there were 3 of them, so we have to multiply this by 3, and the Cyclops, who were the ones that created the 3 most powerful and some of the most iconic weapons of Greek mythology. These were the lightning bolt of Zeus, which was said to be the most powerful and feared weapon in both earth and heavens. It could create storms and, obviously, lightnings that Zeus could cast at will. Poseidon received a trident that could manipulate the water and apparently could move entire oceans, which to me sounds a little bit scarier than a glorified taser. He could also make earthquakes and control sea life, like one of our favorite superheroes. No, not that one, the good one. Yeah, that's better. Last, but maybe least, Hades got the Helm of Darkness, which was an artifact that made the user invisible, and in some myths it could also turn your body into darkness, making the user untouchable, and also made every living thing in its path crawl in absolute fear, which is a cool upgrade if you ask me. About the war itself, not much is said, apart from telling who was in each side and the 3 weapons I just mentioned. Then again, considering that this was probably told as a mixture of religious and an epic poem kind of thing, it makes sense that not getting into tactics of even details at all, as most people would not understand or maybe don't care. So all we know is that the gods won and the loser side was thrown into the Tartarus, all except Atlas. Apparently the sky, who I guess was just Uranus' dead body floating, was severely damaged during the war, so they placed Atlas in the western side of Gea and forced him to carry the celestial cosmos on his shoulders. He could not escape, as someone had to take his place by will. In other myths, they put him there so Uranus could never touch Gea again. Anyway, I think this is way too much for a random guy that participated in the war. I don't know why they chose him. When all of this mess was over, the gods divided the world. Of course, when I say the gods, I said the brothers. I mean, their sisters did as much, even without special weapons, because of course they were not given any, but they had ovaries, so I guess you cannot give them a place to rule. I was going to make a period joke, but the joke is over. Period. So, Zeus got the sky, nothing to do with his weapon ability to control the sky. This division was absolutely random. Poseidon got the seas, again this was coincidental, and others got the underworld, yes, same here. And that was all for this video. Please give it a like if you have enjoyed it. Feel free to comment what you want, and I will see you in my next video. Have a nice Iron Age. Bye!